G'day old Bargy again, starting off with running this fence, so we're just drilling the holes in the tree, whacking the spikes in, then we'll just cut the leads, that's what I call them, tie off to the top and the bottom. This top fence had a few rusty bits on it, so I replaced them and pulled it up tight again. So with that all done, I'll head back down the bottom again. I just finished pulling this up. Head back down there, cut a heap of more leads for the bottom. I do 8, so I do both sides, so for the next fence I don't have to prep as much. Makes it a bit easier while I'm bending over. I hate going bending over. So I'll just tie off the wire, just do a loop, tie it off, make sure it wraps back round on itself. Then I just grab the pliers, stick the pliers in there, just like that, and go for a walk up behind. Now at the top of the hill, I already got the lead there as you saw before. Always do the bottom one first because it's the hardest one. Fat fella like me, getting down there it's a bit difficult. Tie him off and back down to the bottom once that's done, and try and get the right tension. It's hard to get the right tension because we're going from the top of the hill through the gully, so you've got to get the height at the top of the hill, plus you've got to pull it down to the gully. So I just leave it a bit loose and pull up on it later once the star pickets are in. Once that's done, head back up the top of the hill, new star picket driver, put those pickets in. What I'll do is I'll tie it up while it's up there. He wasn't happy with how far in, so whack them in a bit more, then start laying out my star pickets for the next one. Smart on me, put the camera behind the tree, so I'll come back up and put these star pickets in, and they're in like magic. How good's that? So start to try and tension up this bottom run, tie it off the star picket. You see how loose it still is in there. So I'll do a couple of horses' asses and go up the top of the hill, come back down again, finish it off. See how tight I can get that. Notice the star pickets on an angle. I'll put another one in on the angle now. This is, if you put them in straight and you're in the gully and you tension up, they just pull straight out of the ground. So whack them in on an angle and they stay in there, and you can really pull up on the tension there. So you push these down at the end there, the tension it right up, bringing that down, and you tie a bit of tire wire around the star picket and just pull the rest of that fence down like that. So put this last star picket in, hide behind the tree while I do it. Great positioning of the camera again. Then once that's done, pull down on that last star picket, and that's it. That's the whole bottom run. So, job done.